I've forgotten what round we're on. Is it round 4 or something? I don't know. It's been a week or so since I've been able to record a video, because I've been pretty sick with COVID and a few other things. I mean, I'm still sick with it now. So yeah, any strange noises, it's because I am still trying to expel nastiness from my body. Anyway, where are we? Right. We're going back to the StockCar World Tour. And I believe we're at Brands Hatch. We've qualified 3rd on the grid somehow. Don't know how. Bit of a lucky lap, I think. Because it's a little bit tricky around here. Narrow course. But I think it'll be a lot better than the disaster of that place in America. That bloody street track. What's it called? Anyway, you know the one I mean. Who cares? Let's start driving. So the weirdest thing has been happening recently. About a week or so ago from the time I recorded this, I made some videos about the new Argentinian tracks. And people watched them, which wasn't part of the deal. You're not supposed to be real. Immediately losing a place. I just like to finish well, honestly. So yeah, people actually watched those Argentinian track videos, which was a little weird. I got lots of comments, but one of them was on the Cordoba video. This is fine. But yeah, one of them was on the Cordoba video, the Cordoba TC, and I asked what the TC stood for, and I believe it was Turismo Cantera. If you left that comment, I've already forgotten your name, I'm ever so sorry. Which is essentially, seems to be Argentina's equivalent of what I'm driving here, their national stock car series. And that was an awful lot of fun to go and watch. There's some crazy little cars racing around in that championship. Right, so we've already made a little bit of a hash of this, but I'm going to try and live with it. The car doesn't feel too bad. We've got a little bit of damage. I don't know what my pit window looks like. I would like some tyres, please. Oh, is Barrichello going to send it? No, he bottled it. I always lock up my inside left on that corner. Really difficult track, Brands Hatch. I struggle at it in just about every car. And right on cue, we're going wide. We've got the inside there. I'm not going to try and take that place back. We've got the Gazoo Corolla in our mirrors as well. I don't know who drives that. Rossi. Oh, another big lockup. Really struggling to get the power down. can't get any heat in my tyres. Let's see if we can't get a bit of boost down here. Okay, looks like we might be getting a little bit of ground on the pack. This will teach me for not spending a little bit of time on setup and making sure my tyres got up to temperature. Oh, we're going wide. Try and keep it in a straight line. We're gonna lose another place here. Is he coming through? I don't think so. Just no race pace at all. Zero confidence that the car's gonna stick. Just gotta keep plugging away and hope we get some points. Oh, Casagrande's coming in. Is he going to try and come around the outside? These Brazilian stock cars not made for the cold summers of Britain. Oh, he's giving it the beans. I'm gonna give him the room if he wants it. No. I'm gonna pull in. Oof, right, tough race. I'm not even halfway through. Oh, we'll have a swig of tea though. Gotta stay hydrated and all that. Take your time, guys, I would. These will probably be the warmest tyres we'll have all race. So only one other car is pitted by the looks of things. I wonder who it was. It might have been Casa Grande, you know. Well, that was nothing to do with me this time. I know we had a crash together at Long Beach. No, that's Casa Grande just ahead of us. You know, I think that's one of the hardest corners on any track. Is it Sheen's? It's just, I never know when to turn in. Have a peek over the wall, see if there's any other cars in the pits. I've always favoured Brands Hatch as more of a bike track, honestly. And it still slightly baffles me that they race GT3 cars around here as well. Still. Oh, come on. Keep it at least on black stuff. Front tyres are starting to go cold already. Anyone else in the pits? I see a few cars in there. Is all clear behind me for the moment. Still in 19th, so a lot of cars haven't pit yet. Just about keeping pace with the Corolla in front of us. Am I going to run out of fuel? Oh no, what am I talking about? I've got plenty. I keep looking at that little blue bar and thinking it's my fuel gauge. When that's my my boost, isn't it? Oh, somebody has come out the pits behind us. I don't know who that green car is. Looks quick there. Although everyone's quicker than me at the moment. Oh yeah, he's gonna get me. Use a bit of boost to try and defend. Right, a little bit of a gap. And we've made some gains on the Corolla ahead. Alright, this is where we're slow. For trouble there, putting a wheel on the grass. Not gonna lie, I think my favourite race so far has been actually in Brazil, Interlagos. Ooh, a little bit sideways. Oof. Okay, serious sweaty palm times now. To be fair, that could just be the Rona. Oh, a little bit wide. I can never remember the name of any of the corners on Brands Hatch. One of those is Graham Hill, but I couldn't tell you which. Huh. I was expecting to find him right behind me there, but he must have followed me into the corner. 8th position, I'll take that. That was a close one. Oh my goodness. That was difficult. And I've got another race to go. So, how far off the pace I was? I was about a second off. But probably finished about where I should. Oh, yikes. Right, so, then we've got the sprint race I suppose to go next. This is tough going. Alright, I've had a bit of a break. And we've come back for race 2, the 10-minute sprint race. We started where we finished, 8th position. And hopefully we'll be able to stay there. I'd just like to get out of Brands Hatch with some points. It's funny how I was so sure that my track selection would have been spot on. I suppose depending on how you look at it. Maybe they have, but these tracks have been hard work. Oh, somebody's given us a bit of a nick. Stick that straight back up the inside while my tyres are still warm. And it's our old friend in the Gazoo Racing Corolla. Whoa! Burn out in a straight line in like 4th gear. We'll give him a little bit of a tap back. I'm getting a little bit too excited on the throttle. He actually gave me that quite easily. With the way you can configure the AI now though, they've got quite a lot of personality. You can tweak them quite well to respond in various different ways. That was lucky. Or incredibly skilled driving, depending on how you want to look at it. That wasn't. Right, let's get going again. It's always that bloody corner. We should still get some points, it'll be fine. And now I've got a lovely flat spot on my tyre. That'll teach me for admiring my save in the previous corner and not paying attention. some more Project Cars 2 curbs there. And yes, I know it runs on the same engine, but at this point it doesn't really resemble Project Cars 2 very much. I don't know if I'm getting any points for 21st position. I would suspect not. My fault. Getting a little bit too impatient to start making up places with 5 minutes to go. Right, this time stay off the curb, although he's not. Whoever's in that green car is holding the 3 cars behind up quite a bit. This was always going to be the problem with Brands Hatch though. Difficult to overtake. Although I think he had a moment there and it let me in. There's a gap where a car was. Sneak our way in there. God, that shell car making moves. Don't know who's in that. It's one of the big names in one of the shell cars. It might be Zonta. I don't know who's in the other one. We're going to try and follow him through for the remaining 2.5 minutes or so because he seems quick. Oh, the oversteer. Oh, hello. Is there going to be an accident ahead of us? They're looking pretty racy. Ooh! Bit of Tokyo drift through there. I feel like there's either been something done in the update, or maybe updates to the tyre model. I don't know. But I feel like I'm able to hold a lot more of that sort of stuff than I was previously. And it's not because I'm getting better. But bloody hell, they're harder to pass now. Alright, this will be our last lap. Bang! Bottoming out through there. Whoa! Didn't mean to send it as much as I did there, but whatever works. I don't want to get stuck behind him. Oh god, I hope he doesn't try anything funny. Luckily, I'm quite good through that corner. Maybe think about taking one more spot before the race is over. Ah, nice and clean. Oh, extremely tough going. Really, really hard work to get it around that track. I was so convinced that Brands Hatch would have been really good fun. But yeah, that was tough. I'm not sure where we're off to next. I think it's Snetterton, which again is going to be tricky. Lots of slow corners to get in and out of there, which is where I really struggle with these cars coming out at the slow corners, getting the power down, and they just want to fling you off all over the track. But anyway, right, I think I'm going to go back to bed.